Because the peacock is the ultimate symbol of pride, and in old emblematic books in the 16th century there was a famous engraving of a peacock looking at its feet, where the captain said, "Know thyself," but the peacock's feet were ugly. You're not all this kind of showy stuff, look at your feet as well. The
homunculus model is representation of the human body that is scaled to the sensory input. So the homunculus has got very large hands because your hands are very sensitive.
I'm just wondering, if you'd been blind from birth and you'd never actually seen an image of yourself, like a photograph or a reflection in the mirror, how would you perceive the different portions of your different body regions? Would you perceive them to be more like they appear in the homunculus?
The absolute obsession with earning a large salary is, in my opinion, driven by sexual selection, because wealthy males perceive themselves to be, and often are, more attractive to women.
Our brain and the sort of lower and the higher parts of our brain are bits and pieces that have come together from all the different evolutionary ancestors. You know, we have developed these higher areas in addition, but the other bits are still there.
I've got 13 teeth left in my skull that rattle round and chew the wool. They've chewed it here, they've chewed it there. The conversation starts to wear. So I visited the dentist and told her straight how Parliament deliberates, and could she please pull them out. But after 13 hours on her couch, I got the feeling she wasn't really listening. So I took my skull to the blacksmith's forge and asked if he could disengorge my grinding molars and canine teeth to stop us talking in our sleep. But after 13 days of hammer and tongue, the farrier says there's something wrong. The roots have grown down your spine through every creature whence we've climbed. If I pull them out, if I pull them up, they'll turn into a toothless slug. For at core, there's a wriggly wiggly worm, a slivery placid. All right, I get the picture. And left the forge jumpy as a horse in red-hot shoes. I was over the road. I was swigging the booze. The core of my being's a toothless slug. I quickly ordered another jug, till my head became a fruit machine, a cider press to nudge the spleen and put my cymbals in a spin. Hold high! My mother was a monkey's grin. Hold low! Nudged up to a crocodile. 6 in a row, and the thing went wild, 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 snarling, spitting teeth. I drunkenly gathered them into a heap, and staggering out beneath the stars, buried them in the farrier's yard. And once I'd covered them over with dust,
and the blacksmith's hammer and babbling pub ceased to ring, ceased to wail. A hush descended over the dale, a liquid quiet dissolving the world. This is it, I cried. Parliament's failed. Yet no sooner had I uttered these words, when there in the dust something stirred. There in the dust, something stirred. And 13 creatures began to grow, sprouting from the teeth below. No clanging Hollywood skeletons these, but somewhere between an all-seeing eye and a voice to please, something died that night and something grew. And forces that held me under a spell emerged from the dirt in different shapes. Human passions with an animal face. A slug, a rat, a lecturous baboon. Howled as it tried to make what moved. I kept very still, despite the squealing. As the baboon passed, I was hardly breathing. Pride, prejudice, peacock and pig, a frog croaking, an ancient jig. Hell's teeth, is that what I am? A zoo full of lust, envy, angst. For it seemed to me I'd been the baboon 13 times over and under the moon. A primeval dance of fear and yearning. Now speechless and toothless, I could watch it, turning, 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 count to 12 and start to laugh. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, said the cheetah at my back.